What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Flame078 here with another Apex Legends video. Today we are going to be just briefly going over my first impressions of Emergence Season 10 of Apex Legends. I had a blast last night at stream, so if you want to make sure you just want to hang out live, I stream Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to check out on Twitch. We had a blast yesterday doing all sorts of exploring and just fun time with the squad. So today we're just going on my first impressions as a normal gamer, what you need to know about the new season, the new changes. Are things crazy, OP, like what is actually going on? So hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because I'm dropping down more in-depth content about Seer, about the Rampage gun. We're going to be talking about ranked arenas as well. So yeah, lots of content on the way for this season, so hopefully you're here for the journey. So without further ado, let's get to it. So right off the bat, I have to say I left my session last night with a great positive feeling. Like it is a vibe. I'm not gonna front. It was a lot of fun. Playing with the boys, playing out the new map changes. Like I felt really good about playing Apex, to say the least. So I think if you're coming in for the first time, or you dropped Apex for any amount of reasons, I think it's a good time to come back. Obviously there's still things that can be clearly worked on, but overall, it's left a good impression. So let's break it down a bit by bit, see what we got. So let's talk about first the map changes. Oh my goodness. Can we just appreciate these new POIs on World's Edge? I've always loved World's Edge as a map, and oh my god, I love it even more. The replacement to Sorting Factory is nutty. I feel like 6 to 9 teams can be there, and you can have like 3 to 4 separate fights at the same time, and the third parties kind of converge right at the same time because they all kind of end together. But it's wild. I like the way it supports multiple teams. Same thing with I think it's Climate Changer or whatnot, the one that replaced Refinery. I love it. It's spacious, it's open, it has some verticalness to it. It has these rooms that they're kind of closed up, but like they block off certain areas. It just feels good. I don't know how to really describe it, but it just feels good to land there, versus prior to it just kind of felt like, oh snap, it's just one way to fight. Now there are multiple ways to fight. But besides that, the map hasn't really changed much. It's a little bit brighter. There's a lava that kind of courses from the top of the map to the middle of the map, which is fine. But the map still feels pretty good. The smaller rotations from Geyser and stuff feel really nice. Gives you a lot of more options to work with, so I think that's really important. And yeah, I'm really excited to play ranked on this, so stay tuned for that. But overall, World's Edge, yes, A+. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let's talk about the new weapon, the Rampage. It is an LMG heavy weapon, kind of the Spitfire replacement now at this point, and it feels good. A lot of people are running it. It does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure those numbers are going to get tweaked in some way, shape, or form, because it is absolutely bonkers. But that being said, I still think you can outclass it. Someone decent, like say like a new player who just likes to spray and play with the Rampage, will get lucky just and be able to do a lot of damage. But if you're good with the R301, or just in general good aiming, I think you can outclass it with any other weapon for sure, as long as you're not an easy target standing still. Because if you're standing still, I feel like you're gonna get melted. So I think that's kind of nice, in contrast to the Spitfire, versus because of how fast you were shooting and the bullets you get with the Spitfire, you can be forgiven or in terms of like missing your shots and still being able to kill someone. Like you see people like miss half their clip with the Spitfire and still get the kill and whatnot, which is always a problem. Here, if you do that with the Rampage, you're going to be punished more because those shots are slower. So you're missing a couple of them. You might actually get down by the team, which is nice. It's a nice little balance there. And the little thermite thing that increases it, really cool, really nice little mechanic. I don't feel like it's overpowered, but I haven't gotten to use it as much. Again, these are my first impressions. I'll be dropping my full in-depth kind of guide / review about it, so stay tuned for that. But overall, I like the gun. It came out in a nice spot, in my opinion. Let's talk about our boy Seer, the newest legend to the Apex Legends roster. First and foremost, he is fun to use. If I were to rate the funness factor of it as a normal player just picking up a legend, he was fun to use just as Crypto. And this is just a personal preference to me. Crypto, Horizon, and Seer were legends that came out and were extremely fun to use, and I used them for a bit. Fuse was a little bit underwhelming. He had cool things here and there, but he was underwhelming. Rampart was underwhelming, and Loba was fun, but underwhelming again. So it was nice to have a legend just overall fun to use as a normal gamer. His kit is very strong. It's powerful. I can see tweaks happening to this legend very quickly. The wall hacks are here's the thing. I think they're in a good spot. They're not that strong, right? The wall hacks give you a lot of information, but you have to be a good player to take advantage of that information. Playing with my boys, like sometimes I'll drop my ult, I'm aware of it, but situational awareness comes in super important with Seer. So if you're not used to doing that, just because I give you a dome that allows you to have wall hacks, I don't think you're going to succeed in those fights, because you need to have those gun sense and those senses like in top tier or at least above average in order to actually make use of what Seer has to offer. So that's why I personally think Seer is fine. And the interrupt I thought would be a problem, considering it might last how long the health bars last, but they don't. The interrupt is literally really quick. It interrupts whatever they're doing, and then the enemy can reuse their heal, can use their abilities and whatnot. So that's not strong. I'm so glad they made that decision. But overall, he feels really good to use. Again, more in-depth stuff will be happening later on this channel. This is just my first impressions. He is fun to use. I'm excited for him, and hopefully he shakes up things, but I have to play it with him a little bit more to determine that. Lastly, let's talk about ranked arenas. Oh man, the system feels nice. Matchmaking felt good. The matches felt beautiful. The 10 placement matches, everyone's experience will be different, but overall, playing evenly good matches is going to be great. I was playing with the squad, so that's going to be a factor in my opinion. I still don't know how ranked arenas will be as a solo queue player, which I imagine I will be doing more, because that's kind of how I play Apex Legends, not by choice, just kind of by why it happens. But I do have some of my friends who enjoy ranked arenas more, so I might actually have a squad, so it'll be a nice contrast to my solo queue BR experience. Overall, some of the new maps are really cool. Oasis feels great as an arenas map, to be honest. Little tower defense kind of thing, which are kind of, honestly, a lot of the maps have that feel to it. So overall, arenas is going to be a nice change of pace. I recommend it if you don't like the battle royale but still like the Apex mechanics. And that really covers everything that I experienced last night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your first impressions of Apex Legends Season Emergence. Let's have a conversation down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you did enjoy this content, and not only help me out a lot, but also keep you up to date with everything that I'm doing here. And if you want to follow me on other socials, Flame078 is the tag to look for. But that is it for me. My name is Flame078. Adios.